Welcome to Shalom World Podcast.
WYD2023. Dive into the heart of the action, the faith, and the adventure. We bring the ultimate backstage pass to World Youth Day Lisbon 2023. Join us as we bring you exclusive interviews, thrilling updates, and unforgettable moments.
Hi, this is Katie from Shalom World, and I'm so excited here to be interviewing the mayor of Lisbon, Carlos Moedas. Is that correct, your last name?
Moedas.
Moedas. But I'm so thankful to be interviewing you today in this beautiful country that you live in. Now, the excitement is just starting to, the hustle and bustle in the streets of all the youth coming, over 1 million youth probably, from over 55 different countries. How is Portugal? Are we ready for the event?
We are ready, and we really worked so much. The teams of the municipality and the town hall, we worked for 2 years to prepare an event that will be unique. I mean, there was never an event of this size in Lisbon. Lisbon is a city of 500,000 inhabitants, so we're kind of doubling the population at least with people that come from all over the world. But Lisbon historically is a city that was created 1,200 years before Christ, and it was always a city of openness. It was called a tri-city, the city where Muslims and Jews and Catholic work together, and they were together, and most of our history is about that openness. So it's like coming back to our past, to the day of openness, where we receive everyone and we look at everyone, we listen to everyone, but we don't want to change anyone. We want them to be what they want, and Lisbon is that. And I think that it's such an honor to receive Pope Francis, which is someone that inspires all. I mean, everyone, Catholics, non-Catholics, other religions. He's a really unique man, and I had the opportunity to meet him in Rome, and it was an amazing moment for me as a person to listen from an amazing man. You know, he asked me about where the vulnerable people were in Lisbon, the poor people. He wanted to go there, so we are visiting also a poor neighborhood of Lisbon where people live with a lot of challenges, and he wants to go there. And so that's also very interesting for the Pope. He can be with a lot of people, millions of people, but then he wants also to go to a very small place where he can see the real people of the town and the ones that feel more vulnerable. And so it will be days where Lisbon will be the center of the world, and so we're very happy.
Wonderful. You definitely have a great setup here. Now, to plan an event this large, it takes a lot of people. And what are some of the arrangements that you've had to do to host such a large group of people?
Look, everything. I mean, just to give you an idea, we had to hire more people for like the public garbage. There will be a lot of garbage. So we have around 2,000 people that are just collecting the garbage. Then we had to increase our investment in the firefighters. So we invest another 5 million on the firefighters for new equipment, and that equipment will stay forever, so they are thankful for that. Or our police, our municipal police, the police of the town hall, where we are also invested more in their equipment. So there was a lot of investment that will be done for the future. So when people ask me, how much did you spend? I think it's not about spending, it's investing, and this was an amazing opportunity. And especially, let me tell you just one detail, is that we have created a new piece of the city. We have created down to the east, this green park, well, it will be the last mass, the mass of the Sunday, and that's a new part of town that is all green. And so we have created more city, a green part of the city that we will use water from the wastewater treatment station, so we're not using drinkable water to water the park. So it'll be green, but with used water, not drinkable water, and that's very sustainable. It's what we call circular economy, and that is also in the same idea that a Pope himself wants this common house of all of us, planet Earth, to be, and how you can really fight climate change by small actions that really change. And so we have all this part of town that will stay also forever. This park that it's an amazing and absolutely part of town that will be very soon.
That's amazing. I am really excited to check that out as well. Now, with planning an event too, it comes with a lot of challenges. What would you say is the greatest challenge in organizing this event, World Youth Day?
It's difficult because there's so many challenges. I mean, there was the construction challenges, there was really organization challenges, but it's also the challenge is the size. You know, we had, just to give you like in garbage collectors, imagine a line with 4.5 kilometers. So in miles, that should be probably 5 or 6 miles. We have to work that math, but like 6 miles of really garbage collectors. So imagine that it's huge. You know, when the screens, the toilets, the waters. I mean, we have basically doubled the number of points where you can drink water in the city. That also will stay in the city, from 200 points to 400 points of water where people can go and drink nice water. And so the challenge was size. Was really an amazing size, and some parts was difficult to explain to people, because people say, oh, there's millions of euros for this and for that, and I would say yes, because it's so big. I mean, this is not an event of 50,000 people, right. It's an event of 1 million people. Yes. So that was the challenge.
Absolutely, I can see how that would be a huge challenge. Well, I thank you so much for your time. I know that you're very busy. We look forward to all the things that God has planned for us this week, and we thank you for all of your time and effort that you put into making this place just a wonderful place for World Youth Day this year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today. Tuned into Shalom World Podcast for this extraordinary event that celebrates faith, love, and unity.